Good day everyone, and welcome to the start of another week and another assembly. Today's assembly is about perseverance, our value for this half term. Here's Max to tell you his take on perseverance.
Max, what's your favourite school value that you always talk about?
Perseverance.
And when have you had to persevere while you've been doing schoolwork at home?
By counting on my numbers with Cooper, but when I knew.
Up to 100.
Thank you to Max, and thank you to Cooper the dog there as well. There's another animal that pops up in today's assembly, one that I've used in assemblies quite a few times, and for those of you who've never been quite sure why, this video explains it all. We say that perseverance is one of our values. What is a value? It's a principle, or it's an idea that guides our thinking and behaviour, an idea that helps us decide how best to behave. And this half-term's value is perseverance. And here is a young person showing perseverance. Perseverance can be described simply as not giving up when things get difficult. Now the top picture shows your plan. It might be your plan for the day. It might be your plan for a piece of schoolwork. It might be your plan on how you're going to get that dream job of being an astronaut. And the top version, your plan is there. It's quite simple and it's straightforward. A simple journey. But the second picture shows you more of the reality that plans have to be lived through. And as you can see, there's a valley with rocks, there's a wooded forest, there's a cable car, there's a stormy ship, there's a bridge that needs crossing, there's another valley with a long, tall, steep ladder at the end. Sometimes you need to really, really work to achieve your plans. So, home learning, school learning, have you ever been in a lesson that you found hard to understand? How did you feel? Did you want to give up? Did you switch off, or did you try even harder? Good learners go into the learning pit. And there we are, there's the picture of the learning pit, and we've got a learner on one side wanting to get over to the other side, but they have to go right down into the pit. There's something they don't understand, they have to puzzle it out, they have to really work hard. It may be learning how to do column addition, or what an adjective is and how best to use them, and here they are, look, climbing up the other side. Learning is about learning from mistakes. Think about which step you've reached so far today and which step you'd like to reach today. And if we start at the bottom, the steps have all got labels. The first one says, I won't do it. Then it says, I can't do it. Then it says, I want to do it. And then it's, how do I do it? Then it's, I'll try to do it. Then it's, I can do it. Then it's, I will do it. And finally, yes, I did it. There's a Japanese proverb, fall 7 times, but stand up 8 times. Each time you fall over, get back up. difference between the possible and the impossible lies in a person's determination. So for a very determined person, climbing the mountains in that picture is possible. Can you think of anyone who kept going even though things were tough? So it's not easy to keep going, is it? Sometimes it seems easier to just give up.
After being cut from his high school basketball team, he went home, locked himself in his room, and cried. He wasn't able to speak until he was almost 4 years old, and his teachers said he would never amount to much. Was demoted from her job as a news anchor because she wasn't fit for television. Fired from a newspaper for lacking imagination and having no original ideas. Rejected by Decca Recording Studios, who said, "We don't like their sound. They have no future in show business." His first book was rejected by 27 publishers. If you've never failed, you've never tried anything new.
Perseverance means listening carefully to the voice inside. Do you sometimes think there's a voice inside you telling you what to do? Maybe it's saying, don't bother finishing that homework. Maybe it's saying, don't tidy your room. Maybe it's saying, I'm just not going to try my hardest today.
I don't think so. You've had a tough week. You can miss training this morning. Now go back to bed. Oh no, please. It's not limitless performance. Yes, you look good. But why don't you wear something else today? What took you so long? It's gonna rain. Let's call it a day. Wait for me! Phew, I thought I'd lost you for a second. You and me are a team. Let's keep it that way. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down. You're going too fast. You know what happened last time. Why don't you take a little rest now? No one's going to know. I won't tell anyone. I promise. Taxi.
And so to end today's assembly, the question is, will you try to persevere when things get tough? Thank you for listening to today's assembly.